Hey, 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 let's go Buffalo, let's go Buffalo, let's go Buffalo, let's go Buffalo. Hey, hey, the Bills make me wanna shout. Mm, 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 mm. Come on now. 21-14. Buffalo Bills beat the Miami Dolphins. Squish the fish in prime time. Hitting the 305. Into a Tagovailoa's house. In the house that, all the cool Florida cats built. Yeah, with a lot at stake if you think about it, right? We talking the 2 seed in the AFC Playoffs. We talking about the AFC East Division title. Man. Yeah. Pretty big game. Now, granted, for both teams, we knew going in that everybody was involved in the playoffs, right? The Titans beating the Jags earlier in the night, ultimately opened it up for us. What we knew was clinched. Obviously, the Dolphins had already clinched, so it was what it was. But that 2 seed, as we all know, was pretty significant, man. We're talking the difference of having to go on the road throughout the postseason versus you hosting up until the AFC Championship game. That's a big time difference. And for us, man, we went out there and did what we had to do. Now, let's be real. That game was whoo-cha. We called a Bills game. Yeah, that was a Bills game. Because if you think about it, that's how we've been all year, right? We look great at moments. We self-implode at moments. We have some questionable decisions at moments. We have some key injuries at moments. But ultimately, like Josh Allen said in the interview, man, when our backs are against the wall, we dangerous because we're going to fight every single time. Every single time. And we saw that tonight, man. Think about it, right? Even Josh's performance, 30 for 38, right? 300 plus, 2 passing touchdowns, right? But then you think about the picks, you're like, dude, this is crazy. Like, I get the one. All right, it's 4th down. You're trying to just, give you guy a chance at the play. Give you guy a chance at the play. Cool. But the other one, like, bro, you throwing picks in the end zone. You don't do that. Josh doesn't turn the ball over in the end zone. That's not what he does. So, even with that, it was kind of weird. But then, what do? Shout out to Deontay Hardy. Big time punt return, to the crib. Get that momentum back in our favor. And then from there, Josh becomes Josh again. Josh takes over. Josh is surgical. Josh doing it with his arms. Josh doing it with his legs. Josh doing it under center. Josh doing it out the gun. Josh get I'm just saying, like, yeesh. All right? And then at the end, what do we got to deal with, right? They stop us. Okay, cool. We got to make a play. Shout out to Taylor Rapp, man. Remember, we signed him this offseason, man. Brought in that pedigree. Came over from the Rams after they won the Super Bowl. So, think about him, man. Being able to come out there, make the pick. Hopefully, he's all right. Saw him kind of get banged up on the interception. But, for him to make that play, man, that was a big-time play, man. Big time. Close the door on them boys. And ultimately clinched the AFC East for the 4th consecutive season. Man, think about that. Man, I was up there at the time, man, with winning the division. It was like, bro, that's a Brady thing. Now we talking 4 years in a row of dominating this division. Think about all the hype this offseason was what? Them Dolphins and them Jets, right? Who's the forgotten ones? And think about how the season was going. Once again, we would have forgotten ones. But now we done found a way to keep on punching, keep on circling that wagon. And now here we are as that 2 seed. And we hot. That's 5 of the last 6 if you don't know. And yeah, we ready. So, y'all let me know your thoughts on the Bills taking care of business in prime time, beating the Dolphins. Also, let me know your thoughts on, them winning the division for the 4th year in a row. Okay. And looks like we got a little Sunday 1 o'clock action in the wild card round versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Could get interesting. So, either way, I appreciate you for tuning in. But just remember this one thing. Don't nobody circle the wagons like the Buffalo Bills. Let's go, Buffalo. Let's go, Buffalo. Let's go, Buffalo.